everybody. Not sure if we are live yet. Bear with me. Okay, I can see it in the group. Okay. Okay, so I believe we're live in the group. Perfect. Let's go back to my page. Sorry, setup takes just a little while. And I will be with you. I don't know why what I'm looking for isn't working. Okay. So hello and welcome those that are joining me. Bear with me a second while I just get all of this set up. I think this is the one I want. Just trying to work out where everything is. Okay, so here we go. Okay, so I'm going to give this a few seconds just for people to join. Tag some of you in that wanted to be with me at this exciting time. So I'm just going to open up the event maybe. Okay, give me a second. Okay, it shows up in there. Okay, that is perfect. So let's give this a few minutes just for people to get the notification that I am live. It doesn't show me the people that Candice the Beer. We'll try and tag some of you in very quickly. I can never tag the people in that I want to tag in. It's very, very weird. I can't seem to tag any of you in. So hopefully you will get the notification that I am live. Super excited to be here with you all today. So let's just give this a few minutes for people to join me. I'll probably get it up on my phone as well. Let's have a look. Facebook. So that I can see what is going on. So a very warm welcome. Hopefully a few of you will get the notification very soon that I am live. So just checking a few things. Someone's trying to pledge on the deck as we speak. So let's get Kickstarter open as well. So really looking forward to sharing the deck with you and pulling some cards as well. I've got some giveaways as well. So very odd. I know some things I think I'm going to have to look at afterwards, because I know that there are some pledges on here and they're not showing up, which is very, very strange. Very strange indeed. So I'll have a look at that. Let me just answer this lovely, lovely person. This is my lovely, lovely friend. Okay, so let's go back to here. So a very welcome to the launch party of the Akashic Soul Alchemy Oracle deck. I can't wait to share lots of information about the deck. We've got some giveaways. Hi Candice, lovely to have you with me. I've got some gifts for you as well. So I hope it's going to be an exciting launch. So let me know where you're from in the comments. This is such an honor to share this sacred moment with you. It is the official launch of the Akashic Soul Alchemy deck. I put the deck live at 11:11 this morning on Kickstarter. So there's been 2 or 3 pledges already. So that's really, really exciting, and I'm hoping that we're going to get some more pledges as we go through this launch party, and I share lots of different information. So if you would like to light a candle or just take a moment, like, to be really, really present, because this isn't just a product launch, it's a soul activation. You're not just witnessing this, you're a part of this, and your presence really, really matters. So if you'd like to go light a candle, if you'd like to grab a crystal, then, you know, please do so. I really want you to be a part of this amazing time. South Africa, absolutely. I knew you were in South Africa, I think. For some reason, actually, the other day I thought you were in Australia, Candice, but I remember now that you're in South Africa. So if you're watching this on the replay, you know, do still comment, because obviously I'm going to come back and check this. I'm going to share this out as well. I'm going to make shorts and all of those things, because there's going to be some amazing giveaways and amazing information that comes up. Hi Aisha, lovely to have you with me today. Hope you are well. Unfortunately, for some reason, I can't tag people on the page. I don't know if it works in the group. It's just being a little bit difficult. So there is someone that I know that wants to join. So there's lots of people that lots of people have said they're joining, but I don't know if I can. No, it doesn't let me tag the people that, you know, come and interact with the page for some reason. Okay, tag Susan in. So hopefully this is going to be exciting. Lots to share with you about the deck, about the journey, about the Kickstarter. So let's start with some giveaways for you. So everyone that shares this live and everyone that shares this live and invites at least one person gets instant access to the Soul Key activation, which is a really, really sacred journey to help you to reclaim your inner key. This is the key that you left behind, and it unlocks your power, your purpose, and your soul memory. Now this is normally, or it is going to be, as I haven't released it yet, it's going to be a paid for activation because it is so powerful. So invite some people, share this live on your profile or your story or whatever. Do that now, and then let me know in the comments that you've shared and you've invited to be able to receive it. So I know a couple of you have already shared the live event, and you will be receiving the Soul Key activation. So anyone that hasn't shared it, please share, please invite people to the live. Now you can only do this on my page. If you're in my group, you cannot share it because it is a private group, okay? And you will need to go over to the page to be able to share. Hey Abir, hope you're well. So Abir, I know you've shared, but you know, do continue to share. A couple of people asking me where I am live, so let me just share this. With my lovely friend, and then maybe let's just copy this as well. So let me know if you're excited for the deck, if it's something that you are excited to receive yourself. Let me know how the energy is. It's the new moon in Virgo today, so lots of beautiful energy. It's a black moon, meaning that there are 2 new moons in this month, so it's really exciting energy. For me, new moons are really important because it is the time to set our intentions for the month ahead, set our goals for the month ahead. So that's why I am launching this on the new moon, because it has that beautiful energy for new beginnings, for new manifestations, and all of those things. So Aisha, Abir, let me know where you are joining me from. I would love to know, and please do, you know, put up some hearts and thumbs up and all of those things, because it really helps with the algorithm of the page to get more people involved. Let me have a look and see if I can work that out for you, Candice. Let's see if I can work out if you are. I think you're on the page, so you should be able to share, Candice. It's only when we're in the group, because it's private, that we can't share. Oh, okay, yeah, I thought that's where you were, Abir. So Aisha, let me know if that's where you are too. I have to know where you are all from. So, if I'm joining you from Abir. Oh, awesome, UAE. Awesome. Okay, so that is the first giveaway, is if you tag people in and you share it on your story, on your profile, however you want to share it, let me know, and just put shared and invited, and you will receive the Soul Key activation. Okay, then there is another bonus for if you pledge on Kickstarter during this live. You'll receive a special Akashic I can't think what I called it. It's like just gone. But it's invocations and like printed altar cards for your altar to connect in with the deck. Okay, so that will really help you. So it'd be, you know, invocations, a clearing for the altar, and a blessing as well, plus a nice size picture of one of the cards as well. So let's call that, because I haven't got it written down here, let's call that the Sacred Altar Ritual Bundle. Okay, so so anyone that pledges during the live and they will, and lets me know, obviously I should get a notification on my phone, but it seems it's not working, because I know of 2 more bids that have come up that I haven't, 2 more pledges, sorry, and I haven't had a notification on my phone. So let me know that you have pledged, and you will receive the Sacred Altar Ritual Bundle, and that will be sent once the Kickstarter has been finished. So let's share the deck with you. So this is the deck. It is 58 beautiful cards that have been downloaded through the Akashic records by my guides. Now, this is obviously not a mass produced or templated deck. This is very personal. At this point, I am the only person that owns this deck, right? And it is the result of months of channeling, of visualing, of experimenting, of refining, of working on the artwork. Now, the artwork is created with AI, which isn't just a tool, it's a spiritual mirror, right? I had to guide it card by card, energy by energy, until the essence of the Akashic field was really captured in these images. It literally took months. And then I layered some of the images with different symbolism, light code, sacred geometry, to really make sure that it carried the exact transmission that it was meant to deliver to you, right? Every message in the guidebook was channeled as well. So you have a message from each card, and that was channeled through the Akashic records and then shaped to make sense and to fit in the space that I have. One day, you know, I'd like to make this a much bigger book to go with the deck, but I hadn't found a printer that could help me to do that, so it had to be the same size as the deck. But there is so much information in the guidebook. So in the guidebook, you have a picture of the card, you have the essence of the card, you have keywords, and then you have the message from the card. You then have the shadow aspects, you have the light code activations, a reflection, an embodiment, and an Akashic insight as well. So there's lots of different ways that you can really work with these cards, and I'm going to talk a little bit about the pathways that come with these cards as well. So I think it is important to understand that this is not just a deck of cards that is going to give you a message, it's going to give you a soul transformation, right? It's going to help you to reclaim your power, to step back into your sovereignty, to clear the wounds that have been holding you back, affecting perhaps you and your ancestors, and also, you know, maybe your children as well. So it is so much more than a deck of oracle cards. It is a mirror into your soul to really help you to grow, evolve, expand, and ascend. And with that comes some healing. So the deck helps you to heal whatever it is that has been blocking you, you know, whether that's ancestral healing that has been stopping you in your tracks, or whether that is the father wound, right, that has blocked you and kept you maybe too much in your masculine energy or too much in your rebellion energy, right? So it helps you with the wounds. It helps you to clear the contracts that have been blocking you, but also helps you to rewrite contracts that you want to achieve in this lifetime, the things that you want to achieve. It helps you to uncover your soul gifts, and it helps you to really step into your own wisdom and mastery. It helps you to step into your authentic self and heal the blocks, so that you can, so there's a story with this, so that you can step into your purpose and your mission. Now, I did not put these cards in any kind of order, okay? I literally just picked them up after doing a reading this morning, right? So when you're in your purpose and mission, you can really work on your prosperity mindset and set boundaries to create the money, the abundance, the prosperity, divine wealth that you want to create, right? So this is a deck of, or an oracle, right, of remembrance. And the soul key is a big part of that, because remembering our sovereignty, remembering our power, remembering our soul gifts is what we are calling forwards, right? And when we work with all of these energies and we work on our prosperity mindset and we create boundaries, then we start to see success, right? So this deck is very much about clearing the wounds. It's about healing. It's about reclamation of your power, your truth, and all of the things. So as we talk about the cards, are there any particular cards that stand out for you, that call you? Like, where are you in your journey, and what is it that you need the most help with? Shared to my page and tagged. Love it, Candice. Fantastic. Invited some people. Awesome. Shared to my story. Thank you, Abir. Aisha. Fantastic. Hey Susan, glad you could join us today. I will be doing some card pulls, just talking a little bit more about the deck. So as I show the cards, let me know what card really speaks to you, because that's always like really nice to know, that something is really connecting in with you. I missed it. Are the decks coming? Yes. So Amy, I have relaunched the Kickstarter today. So this is like the little launch party. So I'm literally just going to talk about Kickstarter now. So what happens with Kickstarter is it's an all or nothing platform, right? It's funding like GoFundMe, but I have to reach the goal in order to receive any money to create, to get the deck printed, right? So I am offering all sorts of things for people that do pledge today, so I will drop the link in a second. So you can pledge for different reward tiers on Kickstarter. So you can pledge that you just want the deck, right? So every deck comes with a guidebook. It also comes with a masterclass where we're going to activate your deck. We're going to talk a little bit more about the deck, and we're going to just work through some of the cards, and it's going to give you a bit more insight into the cards, especially if you've missed some of these lives and things that I've been doing, because I've talked so much about the cards and what they do. So you can pledge just for the cards. This is the box. So at the moment it just comes in a 2-piece box, but there is a stretch goal on Kickstarter that if we reach a certain amount, we can then change it to a magnetic box. But I mean, there's nothing wrong with this box. So we'll see how we go with that. So let's talk about the different tiers that I've got on Kickstarter. So every deck comes with the guidebook, the box, and a masterclass. I've also created a journal to work alongside this deck to really help you to connect at the deepest level. So it is a companion that goes with the deck, and within that companion you have different rituals, you have some blessings, you have some card spreads, and you have a 30-day like journal practice where you pick a card, or whatever you're drawn to, whatever comes up for you for the day, and there's questions so that you can really connect in and get to know the card. So that will give you a story on what's coming up over those 30 days. There are about 5 or 6 different card spreads in there, and then there is a card for every day, and I've actually put the image already in the journal, and this is your opportunity to really get to know that card in detail, and it's very much about what the card means to you. So you've got all of this information in here, but I'm a firm believer in reading cards intuitively and what stands out for you. So the 58 days of working with that is going to be really, really powerful for you. I've also put some small images in the back so that you can cut them out and put them in your 30-day journal as well. So that is the next reward, is the deck and the journal. There are also rewards that are the deck and a reading with me. So there's about 5 different rewards. Oh, it appears I'm not logged in, which isn't very helpful. There are about 5 different rewards, and there are also add-ons as well. So you can really meet this deck where you're at, right? It is here to help you exactly where you are, and that's really, really important. So there are, for people that are used to Akashic records and oracle cards, they may just want a deck of cards. If you want to go deeper into the Akashic journey, then the journal would be great. If you're feeling a little bit stuck where you're at the moment, maybe a reading would be really, really helpful for you, right? So I've tried to really think about different things, like where people are going to be and where they can make the most of this deck. So let me find the rewards so I can actually tell you. So we have, for those that just want a card reading, you can just do a card reading to support the deck. There is the Akashic Awakening bundle, which is the journal and the card deck. So that's got 2 backers already, so that's really cool. It only says I've got 1 backer when you look at it, but that's got 2 backers already. Then there is the Sacred Soul Sisters, which is 2 decks. So if you and a friend want to work with them together, then the Soul Sisters is good. It's 2 decks, 2 guidebooks, 2 accesses to the masterclass, and 2 printable digital altar cards as well. And that has a backer as well. Wow. So I'm not getting any notifications. So obviously the backing is starting. So when you look on it, it says I've only got 1 backer, but I've definitely got more than that because we're reading them. So that's a good deck. And then if you both wanted the journal, you could add the journals on in the add-ons. I've got the Soul Reading bundle, which I feel is a really, really good starting place, which is the deck, the guidebook, the masterclass, a 3-card reading, a ritual and reflection bundle, and a digital card. And then there's the live Akashic reading. Now this is amazing value because I normally charge £144 to have an hour's reading with me. So this is a 45-minute reading with me, plus the deck and guidebook, plus the masterclass, plus the ritual bundle and altar card set. So that's definitely the best value because you're effectively getting the deck for free. And then we've got the Akashic Initiate bundle, which literally includes everything. So it's a signed deck, a masterclass, a reading, an exclusive activation, the Sacred Altar and Ritual bundle, a signed copy of my Unveiling the Akashic Records book, and 3 printable altar cards. So that one is limited because of the live reading. So if you want to pledge, and like I say, you do get a special bonus for pledging while we're live and while we're talking about the deck and doing card pulls and all of those things, then let's drop the link so that you can actually go check it out. I don't know why it did that. Seems to be having a few technical issues today. So let's drop the link in here. What's the timing? They can absolutely be a Christmas gift. So the Kickstarter is live for 30 days. So, which means it will finish on the 21st of September. So by the time I get the money, get them printed, I am planning to get them out at the beginning of November. Okay. they're going to be an amazing Christmas present for someone. Right, I have a question. At the moment, I'm feeling emotionally, mentally, and spiritually drained. Is there a specific wounding that is linked? So there's lots of things that are going on at the moment, and sometimes our soul just needs a reset, right? I felt like this a couple of months ago, and it's because we're getting so many downloads, the energy's shifting. Like today is a new moon, right? So that's going to have a lot of impact. At new moon, we can feel exhausted, we can feel completely drained because we don't have that beautiful energy around us. So that could be one of the reasons. Another one could be the priestess wound, right? Because we have been so suppressed, we've been hidden away, we've had our powers taken away from us, we've been belittled and told that we're dangerous and we don't trust our own gifts and all of those things. So I think probably the priestess wound is one of the big woundings that is showing up for you. But see how you feel over the next few days as the moon starts to bring in momentum. Like I said earlier, it's a black new moon today, which is there are 2 new moons in the month, so the energy is a little bit lower than usual, but obviously I'm super excited, so I'm not feeling the effects, but that's because my vibration is really high, my excitement is very high in getting this deck out. Hi Hemden, hello, I'm Hemden, nice to meet you. I missed it, other decks coming. I'm just sorry, just catching up with some messaging. Okay, so just go pledge. Yeah, absolutely, go pledge. Amy, let me know, and then you get a special gift for pledging while we are live. So any other questions, let me know. So I've talked about, I've got some notes just to keep me on track. So everyone that pledges in the first 48 hours, it's the first 48 hours of this campaign that is so important, because the more people that pledge in the first 48 hours kind of helps the algorithm, right? And it will help Kickstarter to help me to get noticed. So we want to get as many pledges in the first 48 hours as we possibly can. So I've got 2 gifts for you. Anyone that pledges within the first 48 hours will get an Akashic Temple audio activation. So that would help to take you into the Akashic records, connect with your guides, clear your energy, and start to receive messages. So it will help you to open the Akashic records. And you get the Sacred Altar and Ritual Bundle as well. So these are both available as add-ons, and if you buy them as add-ons, they'll cost you €40, right? They're €22 and €18. But I'm giving them to everybody that pledges in the first 48 hours because it is the most important time for the campaign. Okay, so obviously I have a list of when people back. So these are really powerful in helping you with your connection, especially that activation, because it's an Akashic activation that really takes you into your own temple to activate the Akashic records, your Akashic guides, and all of the things. And then there's rituals and altar cards and all of the things, right? So they will disappear and become a paid item separately, but paid items after 48 hours, okay? So if anyone needs help with actually pledging on Kickstarter, then let me know. But basically you need to go to the link. You can read the story, see the pictures, ask questions, all of the things, and you just click the reward that you would like and then make an account. It will ask you for your card details, but you are not charged until the goal funds. So the campaign runs out on the 21st. If we have funded the campaign on the 21st, that's when, or some point after that, you will get charged. Okay, so it won't cost you anything today. It will only cost you if it is funded, and it will be on or after the 21st of September. What else do I need to tell you? Oh, I was going to tell you a little bit about the pathway. So let me just see if there's any questions. Oh, that's okay, Candice. That's absolutely fine. Okay, so does anyone have any questions on the Kickstarter side of things before I jump into a little bit more information about the deck, and then we do some card readings because that's always cool. Okay, so I'm just going to have a look and see who we are celebrating here. So we've got 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we've got 5 pledges already, but I can't tell you how much that is because it's still telling me I've got 1 pledge. So I'm not quite sure, but there are 5 pledges already, which is absolutely amazing. So there's obviously something wrong with what I'm looking at right now, but that's amazing to have 5 pledges already. So if you've pledged, let me know. Make sure I send you the right stuff, and that you get the freebies and all of those kind of things. So let's jump into a little bit more information, and then we will do some card readings. So I have talked about this a little bit on my lives in the group, but I want to talk about really how the cards guide you, and how they help you. So there are 6 Soul Alchemy Pathways that guide you through your soul journey, right? We're all here to do, have, be, experience, achieve something. So these cards can really help you to do that, and they will support a full transformational journey for you. So the 6 different pathways are wounds and shadows, and that's like the witch wound, the priestess wound, the mother, the father, the sister, any kind of self-worth wounds, limitations, hidden fears, and those kind of energies. And then we've got the ancestral and karmic healing, which is all about clearing trauma, soul contracts, past life things that have kept you back. So, contracts are really sharp here, oaths, vows, agreements, all of those things. You've got karmic stuff as well, which is like karmic relationships that are perhaps playing out for you. So you'll notice that, some cards bridge 2 or 3 different areas, but these are the journeys that the cards are going to take you on. So you've got abundance and prosperity, of course, which is about activating wealth, financial freedom, money alchemy, prosperity mindset, releasing vows of poverty, money fears, all of those different things. Then we've got relationships and soul connections. So these are soulmates, the karmic stuff, the things that we need to heal. So forgiveness will come up here. Lots of different energies, and these will all be written out in the guidebook. And we've got purpose and activation, which is really about you aligning with your soul mission, your divine service, your gifts, leadership, and all of those different things. And then there is ascension and mastery, which is really about you stepping into your sovereignty, embodiment, your energy, and ascension, and those kind of energies. So there are 58 cards, so there's lots of different cards, lots of cards in each section that will really help you to navigate whatever it is you have going on. These cards will 100% meet you where you are. But each card is encoded with light activations, with sacred geometry, and each card has a key, and that key unlocks something for you, right? So it can unlock the block, if it's a block card, and it can also unlock an activation to move you forwards, right? So there are so many different symbols and activations and all of the things within the deck, but each card is going to help you to unlock and activate something within you to help you to move forwards, to help you to step into your power, your sovereignty, and all of those things. Okay, so that's really, really exciting. So before I do some card pulls, love to do some card pulls for you. Does anyone have any questions on the deck, on the Kickstarter, or anything else? Let me know. So just looking now, so we've got a pledge of 225, 133, 91 and 88. Wow, that's amazing. So that's a good start. I don't know why. What I'm seeing says I've got one pledge for 133. So that's an amazing start. Thank you for everyone that has pledged so far. Hi Penny, hope you're well. So we're just talking about the Kickstarter and the card deck, so you may want to go back to the beginning at some point. So let me know if you've shared, let me know if you've pledged, and let me know if you would like a card today. Drop it in the comment. I'd love to pull some cards for you. The link for the Kickstarter is in the comments. I'm going to log out of my thing so we can actually see how far we've got since we started this live. 5 bids is amazing, 5 pledges is amazing as we start this off. Funded. But no, why it's not working. It's very, very interesting. Have to look at that later. Okay, so who would like a card? Or does anyone have any questions? Love to pull some cards for you. Anyone watching on the replay, let me know as well. So anyone that backs the deck in the next, well, in the first 48 hours, so we've been live for a little while, does receive 40 euros worth of beautiful activation and a sacred altar and ritual bundle to help them connect with the deck. And every deck comes with a guidebook and a masterclass. So let me know. Oh, awesome. Right, okay. I didn't see comments for a little while. So let me know if you have pledged. Susan, I know you want to get a deck, so let me know if you have any issues with Kickstarter and I'll walk you through it. Okay, so Penny, I'm going to start with you. Just going to tune in to your energy, and all I'm going to ask is what you need to know today, okay? Okay, so what does your soul want you to know today? Oh, you've got one that's turned over. already. Okay, so some divine healing needed for you. This is a great time to connect with your Akashic guides and your healing guides, because I feel that some healing, some deep healing is needed for you. And that I think it's important to explain, sometimes we just need to clear our energy field. It doesn't mean that, there's disease and all of those kind of things going on. What I'm feeling is this is about raising your vibration. And I feel I feel you've got a deep connection with angels. So I feel you've got angel guides around you. And I feel that they're trying to help you with healing that needs to happen to raise your vibration. I feel that there's some kind of celebration coming forwards for you, Penny. I don't feel it's like instant, but I do feel that there is something coming through. And that's really important at this time. Like I'm seeing fireworks, right? I'm seeing so many things going on, and I feel that this is about letting go of something from the past that has been holding you back. So what I want to do is actually share some of the stuff that I have written in the book, so that you can see the kind of information that you get from the book. Because hey, Jane, because not everybody is used to working with oracle cards or isn't quite at trusting their intuition. So I want to show you the kind of information that I've written in the book, and that will help you. So the essence is opening to higher love, light and wholeness through surrender. So the key words with this are light codes, energy clearing. That's what I really felt for you, is energy clearing, wholeness, surrender, source support and soul recovery. Divine healing is not something you have to earn. It is your soul's natural return to wholeness. This card appears when you are ready to receive deep sacred healing from the higher realms. Whether it's emotional, physical, energetic or spiritual, the divine is offering support beyond what you can create alone. You don't have to carry it all. You don't have to fix it all. Your healing is already in motion. Allow it, receive it. This may be a sign that you are a healer and your gifts are being activated or amplified. Trust your intuition, your sensitivity, and your power. So the shadow aspects that come with this are trying to heal through control, resistance to receiving support, and fear of vulnerability. Then there's some light activation, so I'll give you one. I open to divine healing across all levels of my being. Your reflection is to close your eyes, breathe into your heart and hands, and ask yourself, what part of me is ready to receive divine healing? So that's one of the questions. Your embodiment ritual is lie down or sit in stillness. Visualize golden light flowing from above into your heart, womb and cells. Say out loud, I allow divine healing to flow through me now. I receive, I soften, I restore. And the Akashic insight is the record straw divine healing as a remembrance. Not something you get, but something you realign with. When you open and receive, you return to your original state, radiant, whole, and free. Okay, so you get a lot of information with the cards. So I'm not going to read out all the cards like that, but that shows you everything that you get within like the little guidebook to help you to work with the cards. So let me know how that resonates with you. So Jane, as you've just joined us, I just wanted to let you know that if you invite people and they come join us, or you share it on your story, because people can still watch this even after it's live, you receive the Soul Key activation, and also anyone that pledges while we're live receives another gift, and anyone that pledges in the first 48 hours will also receive a Akashic temple activation and the sacred altar ritual bundle as well. So they're worth €40, so almost the cost of the deck. So if anyone has any questions regarding the deck or how to place a pledge on Kickstarter, let me know. I know it's a platform that not many of you are familiar with, but it is an all or nothing platform. We have to raise the goal. So pledging today, you will not be charged until the end of the campaign, and only if the campaign is successful. Okay, so who am I doing next? Aisha, let's do you next. Aisha, what does Aisha need to know? What's Aisha's soul like her to know today? Would you believe it? Now often, like, obviously I have been doing card readings for many years, and everyone that like listens and joins events like this where we're doing readings, quite often the cards resonate with everybody that is here, that is live. So there's some divine healing for us all to do, right? And that's very much about surrender, it's about healing, it's about energy alignment and energy upgrade. So let me know how that card resonates with you as well, Aisha. Okay, Susan, you're next. Aisha. Oh, sorry, Susan. Just did you, Aisha, didn't I? Susan, right, be interesting to see what comes up for you, Susan. Okay, what does Susan's soul need to know today? Susan's soul need to know today. Okay, so you're balance and flow today, Susan. So this is very much about balance and flow, right? It is about not only, you know, work-life balance, but it's about feminine and masculine energy as well. You know, if we're too much in one, then we're not balanced. So if we're very much in our masculine energy, then we're hustling, we're kind of doing all those things. If we're in our feminine energy, then we are in our flow, creativity, and we are being. But it's not enough to be in one and not the other, right? If we're talking business, then masculine energy is hustle, it's money, it's structure, it's all of those things, right? And the feminine is the creativity, the intuition, and all of those things. So you can't have one with the other. It's no good having all structure but no creativity, or nothing to put out there with that structure and that hustle. So this card is very much asking you to find balance, right? We've got the key here to unlock that. So this is a time to really look at kind of what energy you are in the most. Are you constantly in your feminine energy and, you know, just being a bit dreamy and not really getting anything done? Or are you pushing and being in that masculine energy, right? So we need to find balance. There needs to be both. And a really good way of like connecting in with balance is doing something every day that ignites your soul, right? That makes you happy, that brings you alive, right? And that's going to have like so many positive impacts on you. You know, it's going to help you find your purpose and all of the things. So it's balance and flow for you. Okay, so let me know how that resonates with you. Let's give you a light activation to go with that. So 44. There we go. Okay, so a light activation for you, Susan, is I honor the natural rhythm of my body, mind, and spirit. So let me know how that resonates. Hamden, I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly. Let's pull a card for you, Hamden. Okay, so you have the vows of poverty. Now, vows of poverty are vows that we have made, usually in a past life, to live in poverty, right? So you may have been a monk, a nun, you know, someone that's in service that vowed to live in poverty, and that would have served you at the time that you made this vow, where you gave up all your worldly possessions, you lived in servitude, solitude, service, all those things, right? And unless that vow of poverty is cleared in this lifetime, right, it is going to affect you. So if you're having issues with money, like, you know, money is hard to come by, or it comes in and goes out faster, or you don't feel in alignment with money, you know, any kind of abundance, prosperity, wealth issues are being blocked by vows of poverty. And quite often, you know, we have so many lifetimes, quite often we've got vows of poverty across many lifetimes, right, that need to be cleared because they're showing up in this lifetime now. You may have made a vow of poverty in this lifetime, perhaps unknowingly. You know, perhaps you witnessed a millionaire behaving badly, right, and you vowed that you would never want to be that rich. You'd rather live in poverty than be as arrogant as this millionaire, right? They're the kind. That's why it's so important that we watch our language, right? So we need to clear that vow of poverty, and you can do that through the Akashic records. So let me have a look. What card number was it? 16. I'll give you an activation to help you. So you've got the key to unlock that through the Akashic records, and then you've got a key to activate your wealth codes, right? Which is really important. So 16. Okay, so your light activation is: I release all vows of poverty made across lifetimes and timelines. Okay, so let me know how that resonates. Okay, a beer. Thank you, Susie. I understand what you are saying. Awesome, Susan. Aisha, I love the dancing ladies. Penny, thank you. Been really stressed with my boy with school. Yeah, I really felt that you needed some healing, some energy clearing. Okay, so a beer. Let's have a look for you. Okay, so what is your soul today, a beer? What is your soul? Ooh, you got a nice jumper there. Okay, so you have divine service, right? So we're all here for a reason. Like, we signed up for a purpose and a mission in this lifetime, and this is your call to step into your leadership, right? This is your call to step into that divine service that has been calling you, right? He is holding the key here to unlock this this divine service, and I feel you already know what it is, right? And I feel that it's been something that's nudging at you, but you know, perhaps there's some fear there. Perhaps you don't feel that you're quite ready to fully step into this. You know, maybe you don't feel worthy, but this is a very clear sign for you to step into your divine service. You're here for a reason. You're here for a purpose. And you've got an impact to make, and you've got people that are waiting for you to serve them. Okay, so really, really important mission for you. So let's just have a look at 48. Okay, so it's definitely time for you to share your soul gifts. So your light activation is: I honor my soul's mission and the gifts I came here to share. So let me know how that resonates with you. Was resisting for a long time, but this year I made it clear of accepting that. Yeah, absolutely, you've got more to do, right? You're here to make an impact, without a doubt. So it is about like clearing the resistance, clearing the blocks, making sure that there's no kind of vows of poverty or woundings that are stopping you from fully stepping into your leadership. Okay. Okay, Jane, let's have a look for you. Okay, so okay, so you have father wound. Right, now the father wound is obviously a very masculine wound, and when the father wound is there, we can sometimes struggle with money. We can sometimes be a bit of a rebel, for sure. It's a very masculine energy. We may feel that, you know, perhaps the father figure was emotionally unavailable to us, and that can cause different energies. I really feel with this that, you know, we're talking about like kind of going against rules, not liking structure, and those kind of masculine energies, because that wounding is so deep. Sorry, things flying across the screen, very strange. Let's have a look for you. Okay, so this is healing the imprint of unmet support, safety, and masculine presence within. So it's very much about, you know, the father that wasn't present, or the father that wasn't able to give emotional support, that wasn't able to show you love. So he may have been critical, overpowering, you know, those kind of energies. So the shadow aspects that come with this are like fear of abandonment, distrust in masculine energy, over-reliance on self, rebellion against structure, and, you know, wanting to be in control all the time, right? So your light activation is I forgive the past and release control rooted in pain. Okay, so let me know how that resonates with you. Okay, so absolutely my pleasure, a beer. So if any of you have pledged, let me know, because the system clearly isn't working as it should. So I want to make sure that if any of you've pledged while we're talking, that you get the sacred gift. I don't want you to miss out. If any of you want to pledge but don't know how to, then let me know. And if you have any question about the deck, let me know. Like I said, you won't get charged until some point after the 21st of September, only if we fund this goal. Okay, so there are add-ons. I don't know why it's only showing one backer when I've got 5 backers so far, so that's a great first couple of hours. So please do keep pledging, please do keep sharing the deck with your friends. We've got 30 days to fund this goal. Okay, so we'll fund the deck. Really, really important. So if you need any help, if you need any kind of guidance, if you know, you share it and friends want more information on the deck, please feel free to let me know. Wow, I don't like rules. Money mindset and flow, yes. I don't know my dad, though have been looking to find him over the last few days. Interesting. Oh yes, I do want to be in control. Thank you. On my phone, so can't pledge until I get off the phone. Okay, if I see it come through, I'll send you the gifts anyway. So they'll all come through after the goal has been funded. So I will look out for that as well. Thank you all for joining me. I will be sharing some of this. So if you've got friends that you think would get value from this session and learn more about the deck, then please feel free to share the live, to tag them on the page. You can't do anything really in the group because it is private, but you can share everything from the page. So thank you so much for joining me. It's been a lovely afternoon with you. Thank you for holding the space with me. Just remember that this is so much more than a deck. It's not going to just give you messages, it's going to give you soul healing. And I'd love your support in bringing this deck to life. So have an amazing day. Feel free, please don't forget to tag me and everything. Okay, will do. Jane, did you sign up for the emails? Because I do send out information, but I will. I saw that you tagged Emma, so you will receive the Soul Key activation, and then if you can get pledged ASAP, you'll get all the other gifts as well. So there will be lots coming your way, Jane, to really help you. Definitely feels like you've got some father wound healing to be doing, so the deck will really help you to do that. So any questions from anyone, you know, whether you're watching live, whether you're watching on the replay, please feel free to reach out to me. Have an amazing rest of the day, and I look forward to seeing you all again soon. Ciao for now.